Nelson Mandela, born on July 18, 1918, in the rural village of Mvizo in Umtata, South Africa, grew up with a deep sense of justice and a dream for a free and equal society. His journey from a young boy in a traditional Xhosa community to becoming South Africa's first black president is a tale of resilience, courage, and unwavering determination. Mandela's early years were marked by the customs and traditions of his Xhosa heritage. He was educated at local mission schools, where he developed a keen interest in African history and the injustices faced by his people. His sense of justice was further ignited at Fort Hare University, where he became involved in student activism, protesting against the policies of the university administration. In 1941, Mandela moved to Johannesburg, where he encountered the harsh realities of apartheid firsthand. The systemic racial segregation and discrimination galvanized him to join the African National Congress, ANC, in 1944. Alongside other young activists, Mandela helped form the ANC Youth League, which aimed to transform the ANC into a mass grassroots movement advocating for direct action against apartheid. Mandela's activism gained momentum, and he played a pivotal role in organizing protests, strikes, and acts of civil disobedience. However, his peaceful resistance met with brutal repression. The Sharpeville massacre in 1960, where police killed 69 unarmed protesters, marked a turning point. The government banned the ANC, and Mandela realized that peaceful protest alone would not dismantle apartheid. In 1961, Mandela co-founded the Umkhonto we Sizwe, Spear of the Nation, the armed wing of the ANC, which aimed to sabotage government installations and disrupt the apartheid regime. He operated covertly, earning the nickname the Black Pimpernel for his ability to evade capture. However, in 1962, Mandela was arrested and sentenced to 5 years in prison for leaving the country illegally and inciting workers to strike. While serving his sentence, further charges of sabotage led to the infamous Rivonia trial in 1963. Mandela and his comrades faced the death penalty, but Mandela's defiant speech from the dock resonated globally. I have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. In 1964, Mandela was sentenced to life imprisonment and sent to Robben Island, a harsh penal colony. For 18 of his 27 years in prison, he endured grueling labor, scant rations, and limited contact with the outside world. Yet, Mandela's spirit remained unbroken. He continued to inspire his fellow prisoners and secretly communicated with ANC leaders to strategize the fight against apartheid. The global anti-apartheid movement grew stronger, with increasing international pressure and sanctions against the South African government. By the late 1980s, facing economic turmoil and internal unrest, the apartheid regime began negotiations. In 1990, President F.W. de Klerk announced Mandela's release, marking the beginning of the end for apartheid. Mandela walked out of prison on February 11, 1990, greeted by jubilant crowds and a world eager for change. He led the negotiations that culminated in the dismantling of apartheid and the establishment of multiracial elections in 1994. Mandela's vision of a peaceful transition and reconciliation was embodied in the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, which sought to heal the nation by uncovering the truth of past atrocities. On May 10, 1994, Nelson Mandela was inaugurated as South Africa's first black president, a moment that symbolized the triumph of hope over despair, justice over oppression. As president, Mandela focused on national unity, economic stability, and social reforms to uplift the disadvantaged. Mandela's presidency ended in 1999, but his legacy as a global icon of peace, freedom, and equality endures. He continued to advocate for human rights and social justice until his passing on December 5, 2013. Nelson Mandela's journey from prisoner to president remains a powerful testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit and the possibility of transformative change through unwavering dedication to justice.